head full. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Can't hit him, 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 hit him. Listen, 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 hit him, listen. This Eagles talk, this talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat Shell and Dante the Dark Child. Drop the stats on them, drop the facts on them. Spur King, baby, let's get it on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hey, fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight. Welcome to Game Day edition of Eagles Talk. Our Philadelphia Eagles are out on the West Coast, and they're taking on the Los Angeles Rams today. And we're still undefeated. A big game tonight. The Cowboys and the 49ers, we can gain some ground if we can take care of business here today and take down the Los Angeles Rams. I've been looking at them, though. This might be a high-scoring game. They kind of know how to put the ball in the end zone. And then we'll have to see how Desai bounces back after that letdown at the end of the game, how he's going to decide to play the Rams. So we're going to talk about all that and get you guys ready for the kickoff at 4:05. I'm your man Dark Knight with my co-host Nichelle. It's the virtual tailgate here on Eagles Talk. Yo, what's up, Nichelle? How's it going?
It's going good on this great Sunday, coming off a Titans win. Come on now, we got to keep that torch burning for our Phillies. Get this W out in LA.
No doubt, that was a wonderful win. I told my boys, I was like, "Look, man, we gonna take this game one. We're taking game one."
Big mad down in Atlanta, Atlanta. Yep. Big mad.
All right, we're going to get this show on the road. You are watching Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook that's by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, that's the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage, get ready, in the form of shots. So Pat's not here to keep the culture going. So
yeah, and I just got lemonade because a sister got to drive. Lemonade.
Oh, darn, I don't even
enjoy responsibly.
Yeah, enjoy responsibly. Let me put my aviators on. All right, boom. Now, game ready?
All right. Here we go. Ready.
All right, so let's salute to our Philadelphia Eagles and get ready for this game here, this battle that's coming up, because I think it's going to be a battle, but we'll talk about it. All right, so to our Philadelphia Eagles down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait a minute.
We ain't get the cheers.
Hold on, do y'all hear that?
Nope. Everybody cheer. Yeah. There you go. I hear it now. I ain't hear the first quarter sound though.
All right, here we go. Let me see.
Sounds like he's underwater.
Right, that was way too loud. Oh, let me try.
We don't have our DJ today, y'all.
You're now listening to the. All right, that was better. What happened to the crowd, though?
Okay.
Why that's so low?
We representing out in LA.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get the soundboard ready. That's a little different. All right. Yeah. So let's see. First person in the room today is John Baptiste from South Kakalaka. Says South Carolina Bird Gang checking in. Second person in the room today is Mel Davis. He says, "Let's go. Let's go, Mel. You're right." And Sulema is the third person in the room. He says, "Hello, guys. 5-0 coming." That's what we're hoping for.
I received that, Sulema.
And the Grateful Ed show says, "Hey, now, what's up, Grateful Ed? What's up? Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. And if you are tuning in on YouTube, make sure you go down and hit that subscribe and like button. We're trying to get our subscribers up to 1,000. We can do it. Come on, you guys can help us." And Rachel's in the house. She says, "Go Bird," watching on Facebook. We thank you guys. Wayne's in the house. He says, "What's up, family? What's up?" Eddie's in the house. My favorite Republican. He says, "Eddie." He says, "Let's go." Up to down. But our resident from down under, Tony Barron. What time? All right, this is my time to guess the time. All right, so it's about 5:22 in the morning. Let me know if I'm right, Tony. 5:22 in the morning where Tony is, and that is Australia. The X Factor is in the house. He says, "Whew, just got off work. Let's do this." What's up, Bird Gang? Yeah, what's up? We about to get this dub. It's going to be a battle, though.
What up,
I think it's going to
D-Rock?
get better. And oh man, our man Shell is in the house. Shell, what's going
What
on?
up,
He says,
Shell?
family, let's go Eagles. Where you watching it from, Shell? Let me know where you're at. Where are you these days? Shell, he be bouncing around. I don't even know where he is sometimes. Oh, so I was right. Tony said I was right. I got it. Wow. All right. Oops, wrong account. Oh, what Ed? You wanted to be on the Facebook account? You didn't want to be on the YouTube
Give us
account?
some YouTube love, Ed.
Yeah,
Come
give
on,
us
you
some
can hang
YouTube
out
love,
on
Ed.
YouTube.
All right, let's talk about this game though. I went back and looked at the Rams game last week. It was a close game for them, overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing, they came off an overtime win too, just like ourselves. So
that part.
That's good. So we're starting off at an even footing there, like because the odds are not good for teams coming off of overtime games the next week. So we're both coming off overtime games prior the previous week. So that should be a wash, right? So nobody has an advantage over everybody else. But watching them, they do know how to put the ball in the end zone. Sean McVay is still a brilliant offensive mind. And Stafford down there and Nakua, the rookie receiver, setting records down there with receptions and such. He's
balling,
but he knows how to get open. He knows how to run routes. He knows how to get open, and they've been taking advantage of that. And then this week they have Cooper Kupp coming back into the fold, so they have another weapon down there, and they have a offense that puts up yards and puts up points. So this will be a great test for Sean Desai and the defensive unit, who's going to be missing some key players on that defensive line there. And we're going to see how that affects how we can possibly slow down this Rams team. What's your outlook? What do you see?
I think A.J. Brown's going to have another field day. I think our offense is definitely going to carry us this week. I think our defense has some issues to work out, but I think they're going to rise up to the occasion because they're feeling their own heat inside that locker room. But one thing to note, we talk about our secondary giving up big plays. What's his name? Ahkello Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember him? He was on Pittsburgh when AJ did his little point thing.
Right.
2 of those touchdowns was on that boy. What you think he's going to do to them today? Because he's starting for the Rams today.
All right, so that bodes for us. All right, that's good. We need that.
He's starting for the Rams today at corner, so AJ's probably chomping at the bit to get out of him. But I really think it might come down to a shootout, but hands down, our offense will win any shootout in this league. That's how I feel about my Birds.
I feel the same. I think that we don't have problems scoring. We really don't. We haven't faced a defense yet that's that formidable. And this Rams defense does not strike me as one of those that can slow down what we like to do. So, our offense.
They don't want this smoke.
No, they don't. Our offense has been on time. We're averaging over 30 points a game. So even playing at the level that we're playing, which we all agree is not our best, our offense is still putting up over 30 points a game. So that's a good thing. And if this is the week that we actually do put it all together, I don't think the Rams can hinder us in any way on the defensive side of the ball. But that defense, talking about that defense, Pat's not here for the inactives, and I don't have the full list, but I do.
I'll pull them up. Keep it pushing.
All right. So I do know that one of our key defensive linemen, Fletcher Cox, who's been having a great year thus far, almost like he's found the fountain of youth, and I know it. And I know what that fountain of youth looks like. It looks like Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, who's allowed him to rest some. At least that's what I thought, right? I thought that Jalen and the rotation was allowing Fletcher to rest some, but Fletcher has like the most snaps out of anybody on the defensive line. Like he does.
He's a journeyman. He's a journeyman.
So I'm not, I can't even use that he's fresher now because he's got more snaps than the young boys. So and that bode well for our defensive line, one of the top in the league. So we have to see what this adjustment will look like with him out of there and our rotation being shortened, so to speak, because we looked gassed in the fourth quarter last week, right? And without the rotation, that's going to put even more stress on those guys up front. And we're going to see how that plays out in the fourth quarter, because that's what really gives us an edge in the fourth quarter when our defensive line is much fresher than the opponent's offensive line. Well, this week, we're not going to have all those bodies. So we're going to see how they hold up. And let's get to this quarterback a little early. We've not put up the sack totals like we expected to.
Yeah,
and it's got to happen.
Get that going. We need to get that going. Well, for the inactives, I'm gonna start with the Rams first. Wide receiver Demarcus Robinson, outside linebacker Nick Hampton, outside lineman Zach Thomas, outside lineman Joe Noteboom, and defensive end Deshaun Johnson. On the Eagles side of the ball, as you mentioned, Fletcher Cox, Marlon Tuipulotu, Sidney Brown, Rashad Penny, Tanner McKee, and tight end Albert Okwuegbunam.
I'm sorry, you said Fletcher Cox. Was there another defense lineman on either?
Defensive tackle Marlon Tuipulotu.
Yeah, that's even shortening that rotation.
Tuipulotu.
That's shortening the rotation even more. Two of our D tackles are not going to be there. Going to put a lot more stress on the young guys, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter up front. So we'll see how they do with more snaps.
Hey, I wish Pat was here though, because he thought that Covey was going to be on the inactives this week. He clearly made it through concussion protocol.
Oh yeah. That's good, because he's having a much better season this year than last year. And as bad as, to me anyways, as ineffective as I thought he was last year, he's more effective this year, I have to admit. And it was a rookie last year, so I don't think that we've really taken into consideration. He was only a rookie last year, so
I know
that jump from rookie second year as a punt returner has really, done him well. Has done him well. And now we have a little excitement now when he catches the ball. I'm actually looking forward to him.
We're actually looking forward to special teams, period. Right. And yes, y'all, amazing. Fletcher Cox is hurt. He has a back injury. I believe his last kind of treatment was an epidural shot, and he's just going to rest up. So.
Who was that last week that said, "Oh man, he all right. I had that."
Yes, I know. That? Like, that needle's like this long, right? Yeah. This is no fun.
Oh man, I did that last year. Yeah, man.
Oh man.
No, that thing is serious. And you got to imagine, like, these guys up front really need their backs, because they have to get leverage, and they're doing some strenuous things, fighting in the trenches with their back. So it's not a good thing to have a bad back or back pain in everyday life. That's
right.
You
can't even function just walking up the steps.
Function. So imagine trying to play a football game. Are you kidding me? All right. Oh, well, look, we got a correspondent that's out in LA now. I won't even announce his name. You guys tell me if you see any resemblance of this guy and somebody on this show. But we're going to bring him in. Our correspondent out there, Julian, we're going to bring you in, man.
Hello.
Hey,
what's up, man?
We're out here. We're doing it.
You out there?
Hey!
We're doing it.
That's what's up.
That's right,
Eagles.
That's right.
Bird Gang being represented. How is it out there, man? How's the weather?
It's great. The weather is beautiful. It was a little foggy this morning, but it cleared up. And it's a perfect day to go 5-0.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Represent, son. Represent. How was the tailgate going?
The tailgate was great. It's Philly sports trips, so they traveled all the away games. I've seen them in Arizona. They went to the London game too, so it's great. The food was good. The open bar was fantastic. Drinks were strong. So
nice. Nice.
That is awesome, man. Awesome. How does it look as far as Eagles fans? The numbers on Eagles fans. Is it
so
lot?
I'm gonna see more. So the stadium is literally a block away. Like, it's right here. We're about to walk over now. We have maybe 4 tailgates just on this block alone.
Wow.
So basically, once I get to the light, I'll see like the wave of green probably walking into the stadium.
Wow. All
Yeah.
right.
So
That's
I
what's
think
up.
I think it'll look good. We had about, I think it was over 200 people here, maybe. It was packed. We were packed in a tight spot, but it was pretty good.
Oh, that's
A lot of
great.
people are
That's
walking
great.
over right now to get their seats and get ready for kickoff too. So
Well, we thank you
it's
for
looking
tuning
good.
in, man, and giving us a look or a peek into what's going on out there. And we hope that you, when you get closer, tap back in because we want to see the vibe as you get closer to the stadium. How about that?
Yeah, I got you. Yep. Once I
All
check
right,
in and I
that's
see the
great.
wave of green, I'll check in with y'all.
All right, thank you, Julian. And
Go
does Julian look
Birds!
like anybody you guys know on the show here? Does Julian remind you of anybody? Just let me know. All right. Hey, Julian, check back into us. We appreciate it.
I got y'all. Talk
All
soon.
right. Go Birds.
That's my oldest, y'all. That's my oldest representing in LA.
Yes,
Holding
out
it
there,
down.
beautiful. How's he like it out there anyway? He
I
gotta
mean,
love it,
he's
right?
been there for years, so clearly he likes it.
Yeah, that's what's up. Oh man. So yeah, I've been getting some updates from friends that have traveled out there also. One he usually in here. I told him to check it too. Glenn Dealey, and he's out there. And he actually went on the SoFi Stadium tour and posted on social media. He said, and it looked good. I mean, it looked awesome too. But he said in this post that this place is awesome, and it does. I want a new stadium. Now I want a new stadium. After seeing some of these guys now, like
SoFi is pretty, isn't it?
Yes,
I'm not even
like,
gonna lie. So is Vegas Stadium. Pretty.
Yeah, yes.
Pretty.
Like,
Locker rooms, pretty.
Yo, I'm like, yo, we need a new stadium now. I want one of those.
Pretty.
Like, yo.
We used to have a pretty stadium, and then everybody jumped ahead of us, building their new stadiums.
Yeah, new doesn't last that long.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't last that long.
It doesn't.
It's the greatest thing until somebody else builds another one. You're like, damn.
And they
how
top
big
you.
and shiny that is. Yeah. So that's great. All right, but this game here, Matthew Stafford is the best quarterback we'll be facing thus far this year. This is a test to the defense and how we're going to stand up, because last year, although we had a great season, the knock was against great quarterbacks, our defense kind of struggled, or they didn't play as well as against the better team.
I see it as the opposite. I feel like they let the quote unquote lesser quarterbacks run all over them, and they showed up for the good quarterbacks.
Well, we'll see today, because we definitely got a better one than anybody else we face, right? Who do we play?
Every quarterback, good or bad, beats them over the middle. That is still my issue, and that will always still be my issue.
And Stafford likes to go over the middle with Nakua, the rookie. They have a connection. They have a connection. They have a relationship there that's developing as one of the best in the league already in this early season here thus far. I mean, he's setting rookie receiving records, 30 receptions going into last week games, and I don't remember how many he got, but he gets targeted a lot. I don't know how Kupp is going to factor into his target or his attempts, but he's a guy that gets open. He's not fast, he's not a burner or anything like that, but when you look up, he seems to be open all the time. And like, how'd he get there? He's not, he's kind of big too, not slim. Yeah, he's a hungry dude, and he's come in and made a name for himself in this early part of the season. So we'll have our hands full trying to cover him, keep him under control, and Cooper Kupp coming back with no restrictions. We don't know what his pitch count is going to look like, but he has no restrictions. And he was once the top receiver in the league. So we have that. And they know how to put the ball in the end zone. They do move the ball down the field. I think this may be the best offense we face this year.
Facts.
I think so. Yeah.
I agree, Tony. Teams are gonna for us this year. So, I mean, it's a tale every week. Everybody's bringing their A game. for us.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried. Again, I'm not worried.
No.
If I had to go into it, what did they say? Did you watch the Oklahoma-Texas game yesterday?
No, I didn't.
And the Texas coach said he knows we weren't playing our best. He's like, but the real test is how do we find ways to win when we're not playing our best? What do the Eagles do? Find ways to win. Period. That's it. That's the philosophy all season. Find a way to win even when you're not at your best.
And that's the mark of a truly good team, truly great team. I mean, when you think about it, when you can find a way, I mean, it's probably different, right? So if you can find a way, even when you're not playing your best and you are not that talented, then they're saying you're playing above your talent level, right? But we are a very talented team. So when we're not clicking on all cylinders and we're finding the ways to win, it's a scary thing. It just shows how great this team is. And when it does start clicking, it should be scary for the rest of the NFL, right? This is just, I keep saying it, that this is building character going down the line, right? So when we get to those, when we get to the playoffs, we're going to be battle tested. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
We're already battle tested.
Yes. We're pulling out games that were tough. I don't know. Like last week, we probably shouldn't have won that game. Thank God for Ron Rivera and his brain fart, because I probably would have went for the 2 at the end of the game. I don't know why.
No, the people that won are those who should have won. We should have won.
Yeah.
I'm not even putting that out there. We should have won. It shouldn't have been that close.
No, it shouldn't have been that close.
But hey, look at the Bills getting beat up by Jacksonville today in London. They tried to do a comeback. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the adversity, and the Bills beat up on who? But they also lost to who? Like, go back to this season and see these first 5 games and how they're playing out. It's really an any given Sunday scenario.
Don't sleep on Dougie P either. Dougie P got those guys balling.
Hello.
And they all right. They're pretty talented.
Don't mess with the Reed tree.
Yeah. So he put the thing on them this week. Richard Pierre says, Nolan Smith is from his hometown, Savannah, Georgia. I wanted him to get a sack. You're not the only one.
Right.
And let me just put it there. You're not the only one that wants to see him get a sack. I want to see him get a sack too. And I want to see him and Hassan Reddick kind of show up to the pass rush game today, because we need it. We're going to need it. Get some pressure on Stafford, or he will. He has the ability to pick us apart. All right, our third co-host is now in the house, and there he is, Pat. Yo, what's up, Pat? Welcome.
What it do, Pat? Should we start a new quarter for Pat?
Yeah, let's end this quarter, Pat, since you got the sound.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Much better. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. You are watching Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook that's by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team and get you guys ready for the game in this virtual tailgate setting. And we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. Now, our official shot taker is here in the house. Pat, what are you doing? Oh, you got the Jameson. Yeah, you got to go back to the old reliable game day. This is what keeps us undefeated. This is what keeps us having a stellar regular season record here. And he's doing the Jameson. You guys, let me know what you are doing out there. I'm doing the cranberry juice today.
I'm doing the strawberry lemonade.
I mean, this I'm doing a double. This is strong. All right, so let me know what you're doing out there, and let's salute our Philadelphia Eagles down the hatch. 3, 2, 1. You're now listening to the second quarter. All right, let me open up with a couple. Oh, wait a minute.
You know what time it is.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
That wouldn't.
All right, let me open up the corner with a couple comments from the people out there and what they're drinking. Well, this is no surprise. This guy always drinks this. Richard Layton, the Grey Goose, and ultralight.
Unless he's on vacation. Unless he's on vacation.
Yeah, unless he's on vacation.
Then he getting real fruity with it.
Welcome home. Look, Dion says, yes, please do start another quarter. Need a drinking partner. Welcome home, Pat. Welcome, Pat. Yes, he's welcoming you. All right. Abdur Rahim is drinking a Remy Martin VSOP. You're not going to see this game. So we're gonna update you, because if you keep doing shots of that, you're not going to see the second half. So we're going to make sure we watch it for you. You come back on the post game so we can tell you what happened. All right, because you drinking that Remy like that, boy, you ain't gonna make it to halftime. All right,
sip on it. Sip on it.
Yeah, you gotta sip on that.
I like that, Rachel.
Shots of that. She's doing the Impress gin.
If I didn't have to drive, I'd put some gin in this.
Oh, that sounds like a refreshing drink right
there. It is. Add a splash of add a little basil leaf to it too. Mm-hmm.
Hemi is drinking a Sprite. All right, that's a strong drink, Hemi. Hemi, you take it easy on that Sprite. All right. And Wayne is going to get the Guinness and Monster. You mix those together, the beer and Monster. Ooh, I've never heard of that.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah, let me know how that work out. Anthony is drinking.
It's pretty good too. It's pretty really
Heineken.
Good.
Rachel said Impress. Okay, Impress. Oh, see the spelling. Okay, all right, Rachel, we got you. All right, Mel, let's talk about the game. Mel says Smith, Reddick, and Sweat need to bring that speed, heat, and give Stafford no time. Let's go. For real, we do need to hear from these guys with our defensive tackles position being a little banged up. We got to get pressure from somewhere, man. And we're not putting up the sack totals that we kind of wanted to see. I'm not going to say expected, because it's all about getting pressure, right? So we've been getting some pressure, but I think we need to start bringing them down to the ground.
Yeah, we're right now, we're one of the best teams at getting pressure. We're one of the best teams at getting pressure. Literally, we're in the NFL, if you count pressure as a sack, we'd be taking a cake at this particular time. But that's the issue. Yes, we get the pressure, but we don't get the sack. Last week we had multiple opportunities to take down Sam Howell, and we whiffed that, bringing him down to the ground. This week, Bradford. I said Bradford. Oh my goodness.
Ford. Doesn't matter.
Their quarterback this week has an elite arm and a quick release. Pressure's not going to do anything, especially when they want to go to the quick routes. I don't know if Cooper Kupp is active, but if he does play, he's not going to be 100%. Let's be honest. He's not going to be 100%. Their rookie receiver is outstanding. So, you put Slay, you put Bradbury on him. But now we got Bradley Roby, who is active, who's going to play the nickel position. You got to give the defensive coordinator side, you have to get press coverage. Press coverage gives the opportunity to our defensive front, who's leading the league in pressures, to actually convert those pressures into sacks. That's what happened last year. Last year, in critical times, we got up on the receiver. When you are playing back off the receiver, you give an opportunity for the quarterback to get the ball out quickly. When you play up on the receiver, quarterback has to hold the ball a split second longer, and that split second is the difference between a sack and a complete pass. So we got to be aggressive today. I hate to say it, their defense doesn't match up to our offense. We have to be aggressive the whole game.
Absolutely. Co-signing on the press coverage, because that gives the defensive front opportunity to take away the lanes and get pressure and get a sack. You know what I mean? Take away his sight lines, but we can't do that if our corners are playing off.
And our corners, they prefer to play press, man. If you ask them, they prefer to be up on the receiver and take on the challenge of setting that receiver down. You know what I mean? And we see what the alternative is when they play off the receiver. They don't like it. We don't like to see it. The only people like to see them play off is the opposing quarterback. That's the only person that likes to see our corners playing off of the receivers. That's the opposing quarterback and offensive coordinator. Nobody likes to see it. And Slay has made reference to it when they had Gannon all last year. Look, I did what they asked me to do.
Yeah,
That's his code for like,
Yep.
yo, I ain't
I
want to do
hated
that
that
shit,
ish.
but I did what they told me to.
we got to
They
be
told-
better.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Michelle, we got to be better. Right now, we're like number 2 in the league, giving up the most yards per play, pass yards. Like you have a dynamic corners that you have who are ranked number 2, behind Jalen Ramsey and as Howard from Miami. Like you should be up on these receivers.
Hey,
Why
this
the
is
hell
a
are we making
PSA.
Why the hell are we making Sam Howell look like damn Tom Brady? Like he's untouchable.
We do
You
that.
see
all
what he
the
did
time,
Thursday, right? Against the Bears. Bears played
Nothing.
up on the receivers. Bears played up on the receivers. They weren't scared of them. And a lot of people say, oh, we could have did. Yeah, well, we could have did that. It's a rivalry in the division. So, it's a back and forth thing. That's a different aspect. But playing aggressive from the get-go, you set a tempo. You set a standard. You make sure that they're going to play aggressive. I can't throw the ball like I want to do on this time around because the corner might be there. That's a difference. That's a difference maker in the game.
Hey,
man,
that's a
look at this.
PSA for Desai and Sirianni.
Do you
Hope they're
think
listening.
this just came to me, right? Do you think that this defensive philosophy is coming from over the size head, like maybe Sirianni? I mean, because this it's looking a lot like Gannon, like the philosophy. And I know I've heard Sirianni said that he doesn't want to give up the big play, right?
Mhm.
So is he dictating to his defensive coordinators like, all right, look, we don't care about the underneath. We're not giving up the big play, and this is why their defenses are looking so similar, why their philosophy is looking so similar with them playing their secondary off the receivers so much. Could this be coming from up top?
I don't think it's necessarily coming up top.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Nichelle might think otherwise. But I don't think it's coming from up top. I think Deshaun doesn't want to get beat over the top. I think that's what it is. He wants everything in front of him. He doesn't want to take that chance and say, "Oh man, you suck." In actuality, right now, this defense you're playing, the soft defense that we're playing, sucks. All right, we cut our teeth on aggressive football, aggressive play, aggressive man coverage, aggressive running the football, aggressive. Just look at our offensive defensive line. That's how we're built. We're built to be blue collar workers that lift concrete with their freaking hands all day, every day.
Right.
Like we're not these LA boys where we got to get manicures every other day because we got a little hangnail. Like no, we don't give two. We don't got nails.
Speak for yourself. Wait a minute now.
Pretty boy.
Yes, speak for yourself there. Let me go to some comments there.
Hold up.
The side says
flag on the play.
he said his defense looked similar in 2020 in Chicago, and maybe that's why they hired him here because it does look a little similar to Gannon's philosophy in the fact that they don't give up big plays. They try to limit those big plays, the over the top plays. But something has to be sacrificed when you do that, and that's the middle of the field and everything in front of you. So, and good quarterbacks will take that. They'll take the underneath and just continue to move the ball down the field.
And the dunk.
The dink and dunk is, if you're patient, they'll
deadly.
take that, and they can, and it gains yards and moves the ball down the field, and that's the name of the game. You don't care how it gets in the end zone; you just want to get it in the end zone.
Period.
So.
Period.
Yeah, we need to do a better job of that. Saying, hang no, just don't let Dark Knight. Oh my, this is my neighbor making fun of me. Don't let him cut the head nail, to trim the hedges. Yeah, I damn near cut my fingers off this week.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a stat we need to watch out for today.
What's that?
Today is Jalen's 50th career game. All he needs is one pass touchdown to become the fourth player in NFL history with 50 pass TDs and 25 rush TDs in his first 50 NFL games.
Oh, wow. That's
he joins Dante Culpepper, Cam Newton, and Josh Allen once he has a passing touchdown today.
Man, wow. I thought he doing Dante Johnson. Yeah, I remember doing that. I remember when I did it. when I did that. Yeah. He gonna join me. It's a nice company to have. All right, so let me just announce that we'll be continuing doing the play-by-play Dark Knight. Watch the game with me. I'll be doing play-by-play on YouTube. You got to watch it on YouTube, though. We can watch the game together. I'll do play-by-play. You'll see my reaction when they do some dumbass shit. You'll see my reaction live. So watch the game with me right after this pregame. Just go to YouTube, Eagles Talk, and we'll watch it together. I wasn't too far. I think I was on time with some people last time because the big thing there is who's ahead of who. Like some people were like, oh, you're ahead a little bit, or no.
Oh yeah, when you do that, you kind of have to mute your TV.
Right. But yeah, watch it with me. I'll be on there doing the play-by-play. And let's see. What's in this quarter? Can we end this quarter?
Yes, we should.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, you're watching Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show around on Facebook. That's by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and get you guys ready for this upcoming game, the virtual tailgate Eagles Talk party right now. And this is halftime, but we like to do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. We got our official shot taker. He's back. He's here, and he's doing the Jameson. Join him with the Jameson. You got a Jameson? Everybody at the barbell showing should be doing shots right now. If you got us on, then then you must be pouring shots and getting shots ready for everybody in the barbell. All right, so here we go. This is our halftime, although we only got about 10 minutes. Till kickoff, but this is our halftime. So you know what happens at halftime of Eagles Talk Show. You're about to find out. Here we go. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook. That is by Eagles fans for Eagles fans.
Show those birds up.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Let's go.
All right. Our Philadelphia Eagles at 4:05 kickoff will be taking on the LA Rams. It's about to go down. We're going to see if we can go 5-0. Pat, what do you think our chances are? What do you think our chances are going to go 5-0?
If we don't come out there and act like we're scared of this offense, because we should not be scared of the Rams, regardless of who they have on the opposite side of the ball. Their running back has 245 total yards over 64 carries. Like, we should be able to take that out of the game instantly because they know they're going to run and pass the ball. If we can play up on these receivers and be aggressive from the get-go, just be aggressive. Let's try it. Listen, try it for the first half. If the aggression doesn't work out, then you back off and be soft. But be aggressive in the first half. And we're able to do that, and like I preach always, we're able to take care of the line of scrimmage and dominate both on the offense and defensive side of the line of scrimmage. We should actually win this game in a convincing fashion. Last week I said we was going to blow out the Commanders, right? But
yeah,
I think we could win this in a convincing manner. I think we can win this going out 34-12. Well, I say 12 because somehow, some way, they're going to get 6 points here and there. So that's what I think.
All right, our correspondent from out west is checking back in. He's closer to the stadium. Let's see Hear from Julian. Bring him in right now. Oh yeah, Julian, what's going on?
We're in the stadium right now. Yep.
That's
We're
the Eagle
here in
Stadium.
SoFi.
Yeah.
That's the Eagle Stadium. A lot of
Yeah.
Birds fans. A lot of Birds fans.
Oh, that's what's up. We're gonna take it over. So it's gonna sound like a home game. Oh, look at the stadium. That's beautiful.
Eagles takeover.
It's gorgeous. It's definitely gonna sound like a home game. Let's go.
Oh, we love
Go
that.
Birds.
Let's go,
Go
Birds.
Birds. That's a
Color
beautiful
is nice
stadium
on the
too,
side.
man.
Color is
It
nice.
is a beautiful
Yeah,
stadium.
it is.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's definitely great. That's definitely great right there. Look at that.
Is it hot? Is that an outdoor stadium or does that have a roof on it? That's an outdoor stadium?
Got a roof.
Yeah, it's indoor. It has a roof. Yep.
Okay. So it's hot in there. Is it hot?
No, it's pretty good in here. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's not too
cool,
bad.
cool.
If you're sitting in the sun, yeah, you might get a little hot, but I'm not. I know the stadium, so I know where to sit at.
All right. Come on. Thank you, man. Thank you
I
for giving us
appreciate
that peek. Look into the stadium right there. And have a great time. And make sure you guys are rooting loud enough so that we can hear you guys through the TV. All right? We need to hear.
I want to feel the earthquake.
Yes.
We'll feel it. We'll be loud. You know we'll be there.
Whose jersey you wearing? Hurts? Who you got on? Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's what, yeah.
That's my quarterback.
Oh man, let's go.
That's my quarterback.
Let's go.
That's my quarterback.
Let's go.
All right. Thanks a lot, Julian.
All right.
Let's
We
go.
appreciate you.
Be
Enjoy the
safe,
game.
son.
All right. That's what's up. So
That's
it's
my
about to
quarterback.
go
That's
down,
my
man. It's about to go down. And the thing I love about the way we show up on the road is,
It's impeccable.
like I said, when you're watching on TV, right, and you run to the kitchen to grab some more guacamole or something like that, you get the reaction of the TV tells you what's going on in the game, right? So, like if you're on the road and you get over there and you go in the kitchen and you hear yelling, you be like, "Damn, they done scored a touchdown." But not in our case. When we're on the road and you go in the kitchen and you hear a loud cheering and stuff, that's our team. Those are our fans in the opposing team stadium, and you can't tell. You be like, "Oh snap, we must have scored." We make it sound like it's a home game even when we're on the road, and I love that about our fans and how we travel. So, you guys, how do you guys think about this game? All right, some people have been putting up score predictions, and Ed Clinton is really making a
wow,
big one
bold
here.
prediction.
47. Bold prediction.
What do you say?
47-25.
Wow.
Wow.
We
You
get
wanna say
47
something, Pat?
points.
Sauce.
And we
Don't say what you gonna do if we hit
Yeah, he
47
can
points. Pat.
Thank you, Nichelle. Thank you for bringing me down.
No, see, that's what
I was on
that's-
the ledge. I was about to say something
Yeah,
crazy. but,
uh-huh.
oh, you know what?
He
You're
was,
right.
he was like,
Thank you,
yeah,
Nichelle.
if we Richard says 35-10.
I can
Eagles
rock
victory.
with that.
I can rock with that.
It's gotta be aggressive. It's gotta be aggressive.
Said when they came to Carolina, there were more Eagles than them playing the Rocky song on the hill. Yeah, we
That's
travel.
what's
You
up.
know, that's funny because I just on my timeline, what the memory came up of when I was in Charlotte and broadcast live from that sports bar when I was down there. That came up on the line. That happened 6 years ago today.
Wow.
So that was a magical season, man. That was the Super Bowl season. So the X Factors predicting 30-12. Hemi is predicting 38-13.
Okay.
Susan, you were there? You were there when I did that? Wow, she was there. What was it called? Steamers? It was Steamers. I remember it. Deion Jones is predicting 27-17. And JT, my man, is with us with more than them. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Susan says she was there. That's what's up. D-Rock says we need to stop these score predictions. Ain't no way we blowing out teams except the Giants.
Yeah. I said that kind of early in the show with the way how the
It's-
Bills lost today.
It's the reason why I'm doing it. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's the reason why I'm doing it. So I'm gonna keep on.
All right, D-Rock also said earlier the secondary needs to tighten up. Can't afford big plays over the middle. How do we stop that, Pat? How do you stop this
Easy.
over the middle press?
If you're playing up on a receiver, you're not given the opportunity to have a free release and be open on a slant, on a crosser. Now, if he has to fight through a jam, right? When you have to fight through a jam, then you have a middle linebacker or a linebacker that's in their actual area. That doesn't bode well for the quarterback, especially when you're getting pressure. All right, when you're getting pressure and you're predicated off a 3 yards, 3 seconds, getting rid of the ball, like a three step back, whatever. I forget the name of it. Excuse me. The quarterback wants to get the ball out of his hands quick and easy. When you're getting jammed at the line of scrimmage, like our corners can do, that takes off that timing route over the slants. When you don't have that jam at the line of scrimmage, it's a free run. When you're a free run, that puts the defense in a situation where you cannot come back from.
All right, we're about to kick off. Pat Simmons, his prediction. Nichelle, what do you say?
34-20. Our offense is unstoppable today, and defense does enough. Does enough.
We need a shutout
to hold it, to hold us down. 34-20.
All right, I see it. I see the Rams putting some points on the board. I think it's going to be a shootout. I do think that we will outlast them. Another key, I said it at the opening, we're going to have to see how our defense is holding up in the fourth quarter because we're a little banged up, and that rotation is going to be shorter today. So those young guys are going to get some snaps today, and we'll see if they can hold up under the increased workload that they're going to get today.
Yes,
we need to see Reddick and Smith join the pass rushing party today, and let's get some sacks. If we can do that, I see us winning this game.
Let's get back to Sackadelphia.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get back to Sackadelphia. Us with more points than them. Remember, you can watch the game with me as it is playing live, and just go to YouTube at Eagles Talk. Tune in. I'll be there giving play-by-play. You can't see it, though. I can't stream it. I'll get shut down for doing that. But, you watch it with me. You watch on your screen. I'll watch on my screen. And we'll have a good time. And then we'll come back after the game and do the post-game show. Hopefully, we'll be celebrating a Eagles victory. So, you guys, go enjoy the game. Come back. We'll party together, and we'll talk about it. I'm your guy, Dark Knight, for Nichelle and Pat. We'll see you after the game. Peace.
We go live in time.